Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, internationally, we are in Asian market, we are seeing a lot of ups and downs, but more of a specific region to that country. Japanese market are down by almost around 4%. That is because of the change in leadership over there, which has a negative impact. Whereas China market is up by almost around over 4%. That is mainly driven by uh, central bank reduced mortgage rate, uh, wherein they had indicated to the all the banks that the mortgage rate should be less by around 30 basis point to their normal rate. So, and apart from that, some positive data has come on manufacturing side in China. So that is taking China up. We had seen China reviving in last fortnight, and that is still continuing with this. So apart from that, if you see the US market, that was more of a flattish. So we are seeing some sort of restrictions at the higher end in both US and India market, uh, wherein we are facing some resistance because of the recent run-up and higher valuations. And in India, we will be seeing quarterly results, which may not be so great. Uh, and we'll be seeing some mix bag of results in this quarter. So ahead of that, market is a bit consolidating. So what we see that market is likely to see more of a range bound trade in today's trade. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. So we have seen a very range-bound move in the Friday's trading session, but when Nifty closed on the lower side of the day, for today we're expecting a gap down opening, and we might witness some profit booking during the day. So for Nifty, the immediate support is at 26,100. If that is broken, then 26,000 levels will be tested again, followed by 25,870 is the next support zone. Whereas any fresh rally will be seen in Nifty only about 26,100 levels, only about 26,240 levels. Then we can expect a higher level show at 26,350 as well. Talking about Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty has been on the sideways move from quite some days now. The immediate support for Bank Nifty is placed at around 54,000. That will be tested in today's trading session. If that is broken, then we can expect 53,770 to 53,500 levels on the downside. Whereas the upside resistance for Bank Nifty, which is the major resistance point here, is 54,540, followed by 54,700. Talking about Fin Nifty, it has closed at around 25,100 levels. The downside support for this index is at 25,000, followed by 24,900. Whereas the upside resistance is at 24,240 and 25,350. Again, it is going to be a very stock specific market. So we request everyone to trade with strict stop losses. Here, Nika is looking good at current levels, can be bought for a target of 215. PLAL is looking good for a target of 260 by keeping a strict stop loss 243. So that's all from my side. I request Nirav to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. On the derivative front, the rollovers have been decent, a little higher for Nifty, but Bank Nifty is quite low. So all in all, that was good. Open interest wise, we have opened with a fairly high open interest for Nifty. So that does suggest, some amount of profit booking can set in Nifty particularly. 26,000 level has the highest open interest built up for Nifty amongst puts and even for calls. So that does suggest, some amount of base building is happening. However, some resistance also is placed around the 26,300 or 26,500 odd levels. So we might just see some consolidation for the next 2 3 days at least, with probably Nifty coming back to its mean around that 26,000 levels and then again going up. The cost of carry is also quite high. Generally, it is around that 100 levels, but it is now around 165. So we've got to take care of the same. At this point of time, the only thing one can do is trail stop loss for Nifty up to 26,000 levels. If it goes below, you can see some selling pressure coming in because a lot of unwinding will happen post the breakdown of 26,000 levels. So take care of the same. From the stock specific front, definitely believe pharma or defensive sectors like pharma, FMCG, IT will do well. Also, the likes of metals can do well. The overall rollovers have been quite good in these sectors. So yeah, they can probably do well going forward. Yeah, that's it from my side. Like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. On the pharma side, there are news updates. So we'll start from the Zydus Life. The drug maker, it has received the US FDA approval for enzalutamide capsules. This is used for the treatment of metastatic castration resistance prostate cancer. And these capsules of 40 milligram power had an annual sales worth in dollars 869.4 million in US. This is based on the moving annual total of July 2024. So this is positive for the company. Alembic Pharmaceuticals has received the US FDA establishment inspection report for the Panela facility, which is oral solid formulation facility, and this is positive for the company. In case of Biocon, US FDA has issued 4 observations regarding its API facility in Bangalore. The facility, the company doesn't anticipate any significant impact on its business. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Good morning. Today one IPO will be listing. The name of the company is Manba Finance. We have given subscribe rating to the IPO. Details of the IPO are like issue size is around 151 crore comprising entirely of fresh issue and market cap post issue will be 600 crore. Talking about the company, it is basically an NBFC which is very similar to Muthoot Capital in the listed space. That is almost 90% of the AUM is towards two-wheeler financing and it has a AUM of 937 crores. Company is majorly present in Maharashtra, Gujarat and Rajasthan. Company has grown its loans at 37% CAGR in last 2 years and it is likely to continue to grow at fast pace by expanding in newer states and also by introducing new products like used car, SBL and PL. Along with Muthoot Capital, we also compare Manba with other vehicle financing NBFCs like M&M and Sriram Finance. Being a NBFC focused on the two-wheeler segment, Manba has managed to deliver strong performance despite a weak rural recovery post-COVID. Manba witnessed its GNPA peak out in FY22 at 4.9%, which is much lower compared to other vehicle financiers. Further on the uh, back of the low base and expansion in new geographies in the new products, Manba has been able to grow its AUM at much faster pace than others and its peers, and has generated ROA and ROE of 2.3% and 10%, which is in line with others. While its valuation appears attractive at FY25 PB of 1.7 times. Thus, we recommended subscribing to the issue and expect around 20 to 30% gains on listing. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, Welspun Enterprise has received a large order from BMC of almost around 1990 or 2000 crores. But this has to be executed over a period of 93 months. So the time period is also quite long. So marginal positive for Welspun Enterprises. Now I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we are a bit profit taking in gold and silver. So prices could bounce back after Friday's fall, but eventually 75, 100 one can initiate a sell in gold with a stop loss of 75 400. And again on downside 74 700, 74 500 is the level where we are expecting. And in silver, we are expecting prices to test 91 300, 90,700. So selling on rise around 92,000 is recommended with a strict stop loss of 90 to 700. Whereas in metals, copper, one can initiate a buy with a stop loss of 852. On upside, 863, 865 is the area where we are eyeing profit taking. And if prices are sustaining above 865, then fresh buying could be witnessed. Else, one should be cautious in long as profit taking might occur. And similarly, zinc also we are expecting 282, 283 levels. So buy with a strict stop loss of 279. In crude oil, we are expecting some pullback till 5,800. So buying with a stop loss of 5630 is recommended. However, from 5,800, one can initiate a sell for trading purpose with a stop loss of and natural gas. So buying on dips is recommended. One can initiate a buy around 237 with a stop loss of 230. And on upside, we are expecting prices to test 250. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.